All right, y'all. So here it is. Election day. We are here. Let's check in with Alex Jones and see if he's keeping it normal over there at InfoWars. By the way, what happened? I thought InfoWars was going to be totally liquidated. Has that happened officially yet? Where are we at on that? I know he could just rename the show and do it, under a new banner. Like, I know that, right? But is the studio gone yet? Like, what's going on? Is he just recording iPhone videos? I don't know. But here he is. Here's what he has to say.
They're not going to just give up easily after the impeachments and the Russian collusion crap and all the fake indictments and the lawfare. This is common sense. So I'm saying be ready for the Civil War conditions and the not certifying it, and Carville saying we need an armed uprising against Trump and Trump supporters. I mean, these people are going for broke. And mainline Republican supporters aren't really ready for this. Trump is starting to get it and was talking about all this.
He said, be ready for the Civil War conditions. And then he goes on to say, the Democrats are going to try to steal it. Really, Alex? Really, Alex? If you had to bet $100,000, who would you say is more likely to wrongly claim victory? If Kamala loses, I have no doubt she'll give up. If it's close enough for a recount, she'll, of course, demand a recount, right? But if she loses, she will 100% step aside. Do you feel that way about Trump? Do you? Listen, no honest person can say that. Guys, this is classic. Accuse the other side of trying to steal it, and that lays the groundwork for you to say, even if they sincerely and genuinely win, no, they're stealing it, right? They're already doing that. Guys, what do you think the whole purpose was of all of these hack right-wing pollsters like Atlas Intel that pretend like Trump's up a lot, and all these foreign cryptocurrency betting markets where they say Trump's got a massive chance of winning? What do you think the point was of building the narrative that he's inevitable? The whole point is if/when he loses, they get to go, had to be rigged. Look, I was up massively with the foreign crypto whale betting platform. Look, all these hack right-wing pollsters who were off by like 15 points in the 2022 election, they said I was definitely going to win and I lost, so it can't be real. And this is, they are trying to steal it. Therefore, we got to act. And by the way, I told you guys, the red mirage is likely to happen again. They'll count most of the votes from election day first. The Republicans always have an advantage there. But then the mail-in votes get counted second. So it'll look like the Republicans have a lead, and then the Democrats will close the gap and eventually surpass. And he's already telling you, we are not going to accept that. We are going to say that's fraudulent. We're going to say that's rigged. Guys, there are fucking a dozen articles already out there explaining in detail the idea of the red mirage or the blue shift. And they haven't read those articles. They don't care about those articles because they are narrative humpers. They will not accept it if they lose. We literally showed a poll that said exactly that. Only 55% of Republicans say if Trump loses, he should concede. Only 55. Nearly half the party's like, no, even if you lose, just fucking steal it. On the Democratic side, 85% say if you lose, it's over. Wrap it up. It's done. So I don't understand. How can a democracy survive in the long run when this is what one of the two sides are doing? Saying prepare for civil war. Guys, I'm telling you, hear me now, quote me later. This is what I fear. If the red mirage indeed does happen, which is very, very likely, Trump is probably going to come out early and try to declare victory and say any vote that gets counted from here on out is fraudulent. It's fake. It's the vote dumps at 3 a.m. and they're rigged. And look, you need to have the Democratic Party ready to call out the bullshit. You need to have the Democrats lawyered up to fight all this stuff in court if need be, and you absolutely are going to need that. And you're going to need the media to call a spade and say Trump is lying, and you're going to need some Republicans to be like, no, we're not doing this again. But the problem is many of the Republican politicians, they learned the opposite lesson. The lesson they learned is everybody who questioned Trump, everybody who disagreed with his stolen election narrative, they all got kicked out of politics for life, kicked out of the Republican Party for life. So if anything, the lesson they learned is always suck up to the master and you'll be okay. So they'll probably fall right in line and start doing, guys, prepare for just a tsunami of misinformation and disinformation and malinformation from Republicans online. Prepare for it. Elon Musk is going to flip a fucking switch. The second Kamala takes the lead, Elon Musk is going to flip a fucking switch, and it's going to be all the most insane, unhinged, incorrect things you've ever seen in your life about, here's a video from this county in fucking Georgia where they're stealing it again, blah, 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 blah. And it's all going to be garbage, because they can't hold an L. They can't fathom that their fascist leader is actually unlikable to most of the country. They can't fathom it. And none of them have ever honestly engaged with any of the numbers that look bad for their guy. None of them have ever said, oh, would you look at that? Kamala's favorability rating is above water and Trump's is massively underwater. That's weird. How is Kamala +5 and Trump is -11? That doesn't look too good for Trump. They've never engaged with any of the arguments against Trump. In their world, they just think, no, he's winning and he's winning by a mile and it's guaranteed to be over. And if that doesn't happen, they're lying, they're cheating, they're stealing it. We are so segregated when it comes to our information landscape in this country that it's nonstop brainwashing right-wing propaganda 24/7 on one side, and the other side is living in reality. And it's all going to come to a head today. It's all going to come to a head later today. And this is what Alex Jones is saying, but this is what a lot of Republicans are thinking. And God forbid they look and they get their marching orders from their dear leader when he realizes, hey, the tide's turning against me and I'm fucked, so now I got to go out there and try to steal it. And I need you to understand this too, guys. Remember, Trump knew he didn't win in 2020. There are countless quotes from him behind the scenes, trying to get Mike Pence to reject the results. And he says to Mike Pence, Mike, you're too honest. In other words, you're telling the truth, saying I lost. I'm lying, saying I won. He said he was watching TV and Biden was on, and he said, I can't believe I lost to this guy. This is what he said. There are countless examples of him acknowledging here and there, like, yeah, I lost. Right? But he lies. He lies about it. It's going to be the same fucking thing this time. You think he doesn't know deep down if he loses that he lost? You think he didn't? No, he will know it. He will know it. But he'll lie, and all of his little sycophants will rile everybody up and make this country a more dangerous place. So get ready for it, man. It's happening tonight. So anyway, guys, normal show tomorrow, breaking down the election results. Perhaps I'll do some important videos if I need to when the results are coming in tonight. If the election is over tonight, then you'll hear from me, right? You'll hear from me. If there's anything important to discuss, you'll hear from me. But tomorrow as well, normal show. It's exciting, man. Everybody buckle up. It's no matter what happens, it's going to be a wild ride. All right, guys, that's the show. Thank y'all very much. I love y'all. Everybody, you know the drill. Do me a big favor. Please click like. Please click subscribe. If there was ever a day to subscribe, it's election day, bitch. What are we talking about? You got to click subscribe today. Click that bell icon so you get a notification every time something drops. You know you're going to want that today. And thank you again for everybody who supports this channel. You can support on Patreon or tip on YouTube, or you could sub to Crystal Kyle and Friends. That's below. You can do the free version, or you can do $5 a month if you want to help the show out. All right, there we go, y'all. I will see you very, very soon. Hey, y'all, do me a favor and like and subscribe. It helps out big time in the algorithm. Click the bell as well for notifications when videos drop, and watch that video on screen right now. You know you want to.